Good morning to all. So quickly we'll go through what we have done in the last class, and there was also a question from Neha. So, so these are the things that we have defined. We have defined what do we mean by non-linear space. We are in the process of accumulating a lot of examples so that later when we discuss, we have sufficient number of examples in hand. So we started with R with modulus as a non-linear space, and then we moved on to either you take n copies of R or n copies of C, that Kn with one norm. One norm is summation of all those absolute values of n entries. And then we also looked at the maximum, which we called it as infinite norm. These are the first things we have done. And next thing that we considered the set of all functions from x to k, and we defined the sup norm. I hope you remember this is sup norm. So this is also, you sometimes you may write it as sup norm. Okay. So in that case, we have found out that supremum may not be a finite number for all functions, and hence we can restrict the functions to only a smaller class, which is set of all bounded functions. And then the supremum is surely a finite number, and hence we can define this norm. And we also verified with the same ideas of k in infinite norm. Only you have to make sure that you remember your upper bounds and least upper bounds to show that this is actually a norm. So my question is now to speak about this Bxk. There are some questions like, what is the minimum condition on the x? What is the minimum condition on x to speak about the bounded functions from x to k? Is there any condition on x that I need to impose so that I can speak this? Is the question clear?
Sir, can you repeat question again?
No, what is the condition that we need to put on x? Is there any condition on x so that I can speak this, or there is no condition on x?
Finiteness, sir.
To speak about the sup norm, you want x to be finite? Can I ask Maurya? Maurya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is the condition that we should put on x? We need to demand some condition on x to speak about bounded functions. Question doesn't make sense.
No, sir, I didn't understand.
So how many of you can say the answer? How many of you could answer this question? Say yes if you have the answer. Is there any condition that I need to put? Say x has to be, x is non-empty is one condition. Is there anything more that I need to put? That's the condition I'm asking. Can x be some just singleton? Can x be finite set? Can x be infinite set? Can x be interval? Can x be a vector space? Can x be a metric space? Can x be a topology? No. So ES17 BTech. Can you change into your name instead of calling with number? Yeah, nobody has answered. If you have answer, then say yes. There's only one person. Okay, none of you have any answer.
So can you repeat the question?
No, the question is that what is the condition on x so that I can discuss Bxk? Is there any condition on x I need to put? There are some suggestion initially X has to be a finite set. Any more condition? Indrajyoti. Indrajyoti. Are you still taking time to settle down? Yeah, Sampath, you said no. Sampath Vinay. Can you unmute and tell the answer? When I'm asking the name, please quickly reply. Sampath Vinay. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Is it audible?
Is it not audible what I'm speaking?
The voice is a bit cracked.
So are you able to hear my voice properly?
It is breaking earlier. Can you just repeat the question? Actually, I didn't. Hello.
Yeah. I'm asking what is the condition on X that you want to put to speak about Bx case with Supnam.
I don't know.
I don't know. So who has the answer at least? Somebody can. There are only two answers. Okay. Atanu.
So he
Yeah,
was
Chetan,
saying that
Chetan.
we want to.
Chetan also has answer. Let me get it from Chetan. Chetan, yes.
The X should be compact.
X should be compact.
Yes.
Okay. Is it necessary?
Not necessary, but
Okay, you can consider X to be compact, but even if it is okay, if it is not compact,
like BXK is okay when it is not compact, but CXK is not okay.
so what is the definition of this BXK then? What is BXK?
Sir, all the function from X to K which is bounded.
What do you mean by bounded?
Sir, there exists a upper bound,
Okay,
finite upper
I'm
bound.
writing it for you. So F belongs to BXK means what?
The collection of all functions from X to K.
There exists M such that
Mod of X is less than.
this will be less than or equal to M, correct?
Yes.
For what X?
For all X belonging to X.
For all X and X. So now tell me what is the condition you want to put on X so that I can speak about this, which is actually this. So if a function is in Bxk, does it always have this, the supnam will be finite?
Yes, sir.
So what is the condition on X that you are putting now?
The X is
X is
X should be finite.
finite?
Finite and bounded.
No, that those are all, is it necessary? That's the question. X finite of course will do. But is it necessary to be only finite? Infinite set I cannot put it?
I have no idea for infinite. Sir, I have no idea for infinite.
You have no idea. What is the meaning of that supremum? This supremum of mod f of x, x is in x.
Sir, supreme value of function, upper bound of function.
So you want this to be finite, right?
Yes.
Does this condition will give you that this number is finite?
Yes, sir.
So then what is the condition you want to put on x? Why you said only finite? Yeah, Namachivayam?
Sir, we don't need any condition, sir.
What is Atanu? What is your answer?
Whatever x that doesn't differ actually, we can define norm, that infinity norm for every f.
Yeah, so we are in the case, you're right, thank you. So we are demanding the functions has to be bounded. So it doesn't matter what is the x that we are speaking. Automatically they all will have finite number. So the point to be noted down is this. So it can be any set. Now the questions has to be clear. Now tell me what about the second. So what is the condition on x that you want to put to speak about this? Speak about this one. Yeah, if you have answer, you can say yes. So what I see is that just by keeping quiet, I don't think so it will work out. We are just in the 4th class. Try it out. Okay. Say yes or no or what. Prachi, yes. Yeah,
So we don't need any restriction on x as it is. It will be the bounded set. We can define the supremum of that. Like mod of fx will attain its supremum being a bounded and continuous function.
Bounded and continuous function will always attain its maximum. Partly.
It will be the range of the function will be bounded.
Correct. But does it necessary to attain?
So it will. Yes, being a continuous function, continuous boundedness implies it is a continuous function, and function is bounded, so it can attain.
So Prachi, for example, say if I take x to be open 0, 1 and f of x equal to f of x equal to x, is it bounded?
Yes, it is a bounded set.
But is
the
it
range
attaining?
set will be 0 to 1.
Yeah, open 0, 1 I am taking. Is it attaining its maximum?
No, sir.
No.
So closed set we can consider.
Yes.
Closed set we can consider.
Yeah. So you are saying maybe possibly closed set and much more. Even just closed set will not possibly do it in general. But anyway.
Compact set will do.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So you have suggestions like x can be compact. If it is compact set, it will work out. Because continuous function on a compact set attains its maximum and minimum.
Yeah.
Right. So do you need a boundedness?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Prachi. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. What was your example? 0, 1 open interval and function.
Open 0, 1. Open 0, 1 function is identity. F of x equal to x.
Okay.
This function is bounded, but it does not attain its maximum or minimum.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So Prachi, I am coming back to you. So if I consider x to be compact space, do I need to assume these functions has to be bounded?
No, sir.
That automatically you get, correct?
Yes, sir.
Continuous function on a compact set attains its maximum and hence it has to be bounded only, correct? It attains its supremum. So, so the answer that you are giving is for this set. So here, if I consider X to be compact, what do you mean by compact set? More generally, it is actually you can have compact. So this is a notion of topology. So if the space is a compact topological space, then you can do that. Now, what about the above one? There are some answers. I am clearing. Yeah, Guru Prasad.
Sir,
Yeah.
can you tell me the CB of XK, what it is? Because I not attended yesterday's class, so I will tell.
No, no, set of all continuous and bounded functions from X to K.
Okay, sir. Okay.
What is the condition on X that you want to put?
There also compact set.
Yeah, but is it necessary? Okay, I'll come back to you. Neha, you have answered.
Sir, actually, I don't have answer. I have some doubt.
Yeah.
Like in the previous example, you said X can be open interval 0 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So the same we can take in the first example, like in BXK.
Mm-hmm.
So how we will attain supremum there?
You don't need to attain. Why it has to attain?
So because our space is open 0, 1.
Correct. But this number is finite, no?
Yes, sir.
See, all that you are saying is, if I consider, okay, maybe nothing wrong in spending few minutes. Suppose my X is say 0, 1. Okay. And my function is f of x equal to x. So the first question, does f belongs to bxk? Your answer, Neha?
Yes, sir, according to me.
Yeah. No, it cannot be according to you and according to others. Is it a bounded function?
Yes, sir.
So what is the m that you give? If at all I want to say the function is bounded, you have to give a m. So what is the m in this case?
So we can take 1.
1. 2 also you can take, nothing wrong, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
so this is in bxk, so that's fine. And now I'm asking the question, what about this? Okay, what is this?
So this is supremum of mod fx.
Yes. So
X belongs to capital X.
So mod f of x such that x is in x, and f of x by definition it is actually x, so it is supremum of mod x such that x is from x. And so what is this number? So in
1.
this case x is I am also replacing that. So here the x that we are considering is 0, 1. Yeah. So what is this supremum?
So 1.
1. Okay. So it's not a problem.
No, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, but yeah, so this is not a problem on the top. Any set is fine. Second one we have not even answered. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is your doubt cleared?
Yes, sir. But second one is the subspace of first one. So we can have the induced norm from the first set.
Correct. You are correct. So do you want to say that X can be any set for the second answer?
Yes, sir.
So you want to say that it is any set, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so can somebody give what is the example that I'm planning to give? So the same X we'll take. Okay. and the function that I'm graphically I'm drawing. Okay, this is 0, 1. What about this function? So does this belongs to CB of xk? Is the question clear? So how many of you think this function is in CB of xk? So if you want, maybe explicitly I can say up to 1 by 2, its value is 1 by 2. 0 to 1 by 2 interval, it is 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 to 1, its value is 1. Is this an element of CBXK? Right, most of you saying no. What about Neha? So this element is not even here. What is the problem, Neha?
So it's not continuous at 1 by 2.
Yeah. So if, but this is, but does this belongs to BXK?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is the problem? Now, if I want to say that, you said that any set will do.
No, sir. So we have to take continuous function.
Yes.
But in your example, function is not continuous.
Correct. Why it is not continuous? That's the question. Why it is not continuous? You know that, huh?
Sir, I don't get your question. Like it's breaking at 1 by 2. So
correct. No, that's discontinuous is fine. But with respect to what it is continuous and not continuous, that's the question. So there is some notion you want it, no, on X to speak about continuous. What is the definition of continuous? So where did you say f is, suppose f is a function. You want to discuss a f is a function from some x to y. You want to say it is continuous. What is the minimum that you want on x? How do you define?
So the topological definition you want?
Whatever, either maybe topological space or it should be metric space, or correct?
So according to topological definition, if we have a function from x to y, it is said to be continuous if every open set in y, the preimage is open in x.
Yeah. So inverse image of open set is open is what you're saying,
Yes,
correct?
Sir. Yes, sir.
So to speak about continuity, you cannot do it on any set. So you want to change now?
Yes, sir.
So what do you want to change now? From any set to?
We need topological space.
At least. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's what it means. To speak boundedness, you don't need anything on X. But to speak continuity, you need a topological space.
Okay, sir.
Or a metric space, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I hope it makes sense. So now, if already your set is a topological space, then CB of xk is subset of bxk. That's fine. But without any topological structure, still you can discuss bxk, because the demand is only on the range, whether range elements are bounded in the case of boundedness. So I'll ask, is that conditions are clear now, at least up to this stage? To speak about boundedness of a function, you don't need anything on the set X. To speak about continuity, you surely need some topological notion on the space X. And to make sure it's supremum, it's bounded, things you want, you need to assume it has to be a compact set.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, why the example what you have given 0, 1 and function is fx equal to x doesn't affect on last example for cxk or supremum? No.
Which one?
Last one.
Okay.
X equal to,
F of x
why
equal to
this
x.
example doesn't work?
Which example doesn't work?
I mean,
f of x equal to x.
yes, and 0, 1 open interval.
Okay.
Why this
Belongs to which space?
which space means?
No, there are three spaces now: bxk, cbxk, and
Last space, the last one. I mean,
Ah.
continuous function from 0, 1. Fx
Correct.
equal to x, right?
Yes.
So why? I mean, this is we can define norm, right? On this.
Yeah, that element you can define. Yes.
Okay.
That element I can define. Now you need an example here, which is not here.
No problem. Okay, sir.
You can
Thank
do
you.
that. So take x to the whole r and take the
Okay, no
same
problem.
function.
No problem.
So that's a continuous function, but you cannot find out a bound.
Yes, we can always.
Okay. So please make sure these examples are you are reasonably following what are the conditions. So after this also there are only 5 of you could understand what is that we are discussing. So if you are not familiar with topological space, it's you have to at least quickly go back and check that what is that. Maybe you can discuss with the other people, but for the timing you can assume it is a metric space, and if compact topological space you can replace with compact metric space. Or even if you are not aware of that, at least right now you can consider it to be closed and bounded subsets of finite dimensional spaces, Rn. Okay. So Neha, have I answered your question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why we should consider natural number with some discrete topology?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll proceed more. So here is an exercise for you to think about it. Think of plenty of examples in each of these spaces. What is here and what is not here. So one special case, maybe we want to maybe we can dispose it here itself. Suppose my space X is compact. Can you see the last two examples actually coincide? If the space X is compact, then last two examples coincide. Good. And can you also see that if my space X is topological space, if my space X is topological space, can you see that second space is a subset of first space? Yeah. Good. So make sure, so if at all I want to give an example which is in one space but not in another one, now you have to think appropriately what kind of X you will change. Give me a continuous function, but it is not bounded. Then obviously you should not search in compact sets. You should search in some general set, in fact non-compact set, then only you will get it. That's what it says. Anyway, this over the time you will get to know certain things. So okay, now what next we want to do is the following. There are also I asked you to check what happens in the case of natural numbers. What happens in the case of natural numbers? If I take x to be n with the discrete topology, what happens to the what happens to bxk, and what happens to cxk, and what happens to cbxk? That's what I want to start with quickly. Suppose x is n with discrete topology. Is it clear what is bxk? By definition, these are all functions from n to k, and you have name and such that the function has to be bounded. And does anybody know this? Somebody already answered it in the last class. What is this? Can you recognize this as something?
It's a bounded sequence.
So these are all. So if you remember what is the definition of sequence, this is a function from natural numbers to real numbers. If it is real sequence, this is, if it is going to complex numbers, it's called complex sequences. Okay, so these are all nothing but set of all functions from n to k such that f is bounded. But what this translates into, you are saying that this is set of all sequences, okay, or these values are taking k, so I can call it as k sequences if you want, such that what it turns out to be, f is bounded turns out to be, Datta? Datta, can you answer?
ఆ బాబుని ఇలా పైకి తీసుకొని చూసింది. పైకి తీసుకున్న ఆ బాబుని మొత్తం చూసేసరికి ఆ బాబుకి ఏ విధమైన తగ్గలేదు. కానీ ఆ బాబు పడ్డకి బండ ఏదైతే ఉందో
I don't know what is that. Yeah.
Am I audible? Like,
yes. No, what it turns out to be, f is bounded means.
It's a bounded sequence. It's a bounded sequence.
Okay. Sequences that are bounded. So putting together, it is also bounded sequence. Can I write it equivalently this? Set of all sequences we will write in this fashion, A and a top then, such that this sequence A is. Thank you. There's a background noise, very heavy sound. So these are bounded sequences, okay. And what is the norm turns out to be? So norm of this sequence, by your definition, it is this supremum of, by your definition, it is f of n, because its domain is natural number, no, such that n is coming from natural number, which is same as saying that supremum of ans. See, I am calling f of n as an. That's how we are understanding. F of 1 is a1, f of 2 is a2 with this identification. Okay, so this is what we call, sometimes I may drop the bracket and just write this also. It's not very conventional anyway. Okay, so it is precisely, so I will write it as this set of all sequences an, such that my ans are from, values are from k, and the supremum of, maybe I will write, since I have used a notation, such that norm of this an. You want this to be finite number. This automatically says that it is a bounded. Is this set clear? This is some special case. It is in sequences which are bounded. So bounded sequence. This usually denoted by L infinity. The small L with superscript of infinity. So it's called L infinity. And hence there is also analogously, we can also define the way that we define in Rn with one norm, Rn Kn with one norm. We can also define this for these functions when x is n. Okay, now we are still in the discussion of x equal to. So again, the space is. So what is this L infinity? It is precisely all that we have done is this B n k. So L infinity with this norm is a nonlinear space. So similarly, like L, the way that we used for summation, one can also get that. So what is the analogy? So I want to define on when x is n, something similar to one norm I want to define in this case. One norm, sorry. So I'm considering B, X, K. Same thing. Bounded functions. That means these are all sequences. But with respect to something analogous with one norm. And can you see what is the definition, natural definition? If there are n tuples, I have taken modulus of each of the coordinate and then summed up. But now this is a sequence. So I will consider A1, A2, and it goes on. Okay. And this is what in short you wrote it as. Okay. But is it clear to you that this will be always a norm? Means will this be a finite number for any sequence if it is bounded? No. So I am asking very specifically, Srujana, can you give a sequence for which this is not a finite number? Srujana? Yeah.
Yes, sir. All ones.
Ah, correct. Do you know why I'm asking you?
No, sir.
No, you gave the same answer for some point of time. All one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I take the sequence as all 1, 1, 1, and you can see that this is, that this sum is not finite, and hence this bxk with this norm may not be valid because this is becoming infinite now. So let us not use that. But maybe if I want it to be finite, then I will demand that I want this to be finite. This is the another way of, as we are saying, for all functions, I cannot find out the supremum. So I demand that the function has to be bounded so that I can find supremum. Similarly, this summation may not be a finite number always. So I demand I collect only those sequences for which this is actually finite. So I'm writing that set. So what is that set? Set of all sequences. So ANs are coming from K with condition that I want this, I want it to be finite. Okay, so this is usually denoted as L1. Okay, it is L. This is L infinity. And what we can check, I want you to check, is that the L with this one norm. This is actually a norm-linear space. So what is this space? It is set of all sequences such that the corresponding series with absolute terms converges. So you can say that it is set of all sequences which are absolutely converging. So absolutely converging series, corresponding sequences, if I consider, then if with respect to this one norm, it is a norm linear space. So I will give you a few seconds, just go through in mind. We have to actually answer certain questions in both the case of L1 and L infinity. That first of all, we have to make sure that this space is actually a vector space. Otherwise, I cannot define a norm and conclude that it is a norm linear space. Yeah, Piyush. So I'm clearing.
Yes, sir.
No, I want you to, all of you to quickly go through, and can you see that is it a vector space? Both the case L1 as well. Maybe start with L infinity. Check it is a vector space and then also prove they are all norm linear spaces.